The moment that
Yeah.
you tell your story is the moment that you begin to convict somebody else's heart. So when we don't tell our story, when we don't own our truth, something happens in our life, and all of a sudden, our life gets shooken up. Our spirit, our soul
Mhm.
gets shooken up. Then we go through, and there's a decision that we make, and we're living in shame, we're living in fear, or we're living in doubt, and our life gets
Mhm.
shooken up even more. Something in our life doesn't go as planned. We react in a certain way, and our life gets shooken up.
Mhm.
Our lives are the
Yep.
same way. We
Mhm.
go through and we're
Yeah.
dealing with stuff in our life, and our lives are getting shooken up. There's all of this pressure in there. Part of
Yeah.
why we pray, part of why we tell our story, is so that we begin to release some of
It's
that
the
pressure.
pressure.
Because,
Mhm.
gosh forbid, somebody catch you when you're under the pressure, and they get you at the right time and the wrong day, and all of a sudden, and you let everything out on them.
Yeah.
And then you have a mess to clean up. Because not only did you
Yep.
get them messy, you got the floor messy, you got the wall messy, you got all of this stuff. When God is saying, "Hey, I am here." In
Mhm.
prayer, you can
Yeah.
tell your story. In ministry, you tell your story. In your
Yeah.
groups, your women's group, in your youth group, in whatever the ways that God provides you the opportunity to connect and to
Right.
make a connection, tell your story, because then you're releasing some of the pressure. But here's the thing, we don't, because we're afraid of that judgment. We're afraid of, if
Yeah.
I do, then we're not going to share in the women's meeting, because there's going to be some woman that's going to be sitting in the back going, mm-hmm. She's going to be
Mhm.
taking her notes, drinking her grape juice. But the truth is, that same woman that's over there drinking her grape juice has her own stories that she's not talking about. The moment that
Yeah.
you tell your story is the moment that you begin to convict somebody else's heart. My job, I understand that my job on this earth, on this lifetime, is to shine my light into other people's darkness so that they can see their own reflection, and they can begin to tap into their own